Hey guys, today I'm here to give a little demo flight of this Syma S107 little mini helicopter. It is a pretty cool little heli. I really never flown one before. This is my first experience. I've tried this one a couple times, so I do have a little bit of flight experience with it. I just wanted to review something that is not typically something that I would review. Mostly I fly drones, so I thought this would be a nice little add a little nice variety to my reviews, and just give myself a little different perspective on flying something that isn't a drone. So I'll go over some of the features that this has. It's pretty basic. It is a nice little flyer though. I got it on Amazon for approximately about $20, which is a pretty good value for something that flies like this. It does have it seems like it has an internal battery. You can't take it out easily. Maybe if you disassemble it, you could possibly get to the battery and replace it. I'm not 100% sure though. It's got a little port here for the charging cable. It is a fairly quick charge, maybe about 20 to 30 minutes, and then you'll be fully charged and ready to go. It does also have your on-off switch on this side, so really easy to get going. And it does come with remote control. It's infrared sensing remote control, so it really is not meant for flying outdoors, because any kind of bright light or other interferences can have an impact on it. So I would call this pretty much an indoor flyer. So it's just something fun to fly around. So you have the weather's not cooperating and you don't want to fly your drones or something else outside. This is a really good alternative to just get up and try something, just to fly something nice indoors. It's got a little trim button on the front here. If you don't have it centered, it's going to spin. So either the normal flight mode, I just keep it centered there. Your on-off switch, and I'm used to flying drones, so the sticks are a little bit different. The left is just throttle, and then you steer using your right stick. Where a drone, you have like a little bit more the rudder and also the throttle. So it did take me a few to get the basics and the feel for flying it. So if you are used to flying drones or something else, it'll just take you a little bit to get acclimated to using the controls and flying it. So with that said, let's get this up and flying. Like always, what I mentioned, there's this on-off switch on the side here. Just flick that to turn it on, and there you go. You see the little blinking LED. It stays blinking. I think it's just kind of fun looking to have that little LED. Doesn't change to solid, just little light that keeps blinking as you're flying along. If it's a little darker, you'll be able to see the orientation if you need that. And that's got a little green light, I believe, in the little LED that you can see from the rear of this little heli. So without further delay, let's get this guy up and flying. So we got the heli turned on, and then we just need to turn on the remote. And initially it might blink for a few seconds, but you know it's ready when the green light is solid. And one thing I forgot to mention, it's got 3 positions. A little position for the different transmitting frequencies. It might be only 2, but say you're flying with somebody else, the same, maybe another one of these. You can switch the frequency in order to not interfere with somebody else's. So with that said, let's just get it up and flying here and show you what it looks like. So just throttle up, and there you go. It's up and flying. It is pretty stable, as you can see, as long as you get used to the throttle management. It takes a few to get used to that and steering it. Oh, hit the light. I have crashed this many times, and I'll probably crash it during our I may crash it during this demonstration. It does seem pretty durable. I haven't broken much on this drone. It seemed, or I'm sorry, used to saying drones, but this heli, I haven't damaged it with quite a few crashes already, so it is durable. So you can see it's really stable. It maneuvers very well. Let me try to take it up a little higher here, get above that light. There you go. And there you see the little blinking light coming at us. Pretty cool. And then it even has a reverse feature, so all you need to do is pull the stick back if you're facing away and it'll come back at you. There you go. Kind of cool. And for the price, only 20 bucks. This is a really good bargain, and it is definitely fun indoor flyer. Definitely recommend it for somebody that hasn't flown one before. Definitely a good way to learn, see if you like flying them. Yeah, spin it around here. You see those double blades. It has those for stability. I know they do make single blade quadcopters around the same size or a little bigger. They're a little more expensive. Like I mentioned, one with the little infrared sensors like this one has. It's not meant for flying indoors, so if you do like this and you want to get into a more expensive one or find one with 2.4 gigahertz receiver transmitter that can fly outdoors, but this is pretty much just an indoor flyer. And as you can see, it does very good job of that. It's not real fast, so it's definitely not difficult to fly. It's not too twitchy. Seems to have pretty decent range inside. Send it up again. Fun to maneuver around things. Also, it'll take a little bit of practice to learn how to land this properly without smashing it down. So let me see if I can just get this to set easily down on the table here. Whoop! Yeah, almost crashed it there. Need to just get it just right. If you're on a small, going to land it on a small surface. So let me try to do that again. Oh, there you go. So I was able to get that to land without too much difficulty. Let's take it back up. And it does have a pretty decent flight time, probably around maybe around 6-7 minutes, so pretty decent. And since it charges up pretty quickly, you can get it up flying again without too much difficulty. That's the only disadvantage, is that it doesn't have removable batteries, so you can't get a couple batteries and fly it around. You're just going to have to recharge it between flights, or if you want, you could get a couple of these, let the other one charge up while you're flying the other one. Whew. There it goes. Like that reverse too, it's kind of fun. There you go. Spin it around again in front. Get a good look at it. If you've never flown a heli and you're interested in trying it out, this is a good way to go, so you don't have to spend much money. Hopefully a fun flyer, especially if you're having a bad weather day. You can fly this indoors. I would recommend having at least a pretty good size space though, because I've tried to fly it in smaller spaces and I've crashed it a lot more. So if you have a nice big room, that'll suffice, like a living room or something. Right now I'm in a little room here with a TV, kind of like a little lounge area, and it's perfect for that. Take a little break and fly around. Take it up up again, way up there. Not too bad. Don't want to crash it in those rafters. The only thing this doesn't have is an LED that flashes to let you know when you're getting low. So it might just descend on its own and come down. I don't think it'll crash too bad, but you might want to keep an eye on how long you're flying it. Get used to its flight time. I think it's running out of battery soon. So what I'm going to do is I'll set this down and we'll wrap up this review. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this this flight of this little Syma S107. Definitely a good buy and fun to fly. So if you did like this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe, and you can see some of my future reviews. Thank you and have a good day.